what gets people most often. Happened to Satan. Stability. Levels of success elongated. Stable levels of success over long amounts of time. Being able to direct the ebb and flow within that particular vertical because you've reached such a high level. You're a king in that vertical, or one of many. A form of control you now have in that vertical. So now you are the gatekeeper of that vertical, or you have a strong name in that vertical where people will go to you for counsel as to who gets in and who doesn't to this vertical. This is what happened to Satan. And when he found that God was going to do a new thing, he hadn't planned on that. You see, because he had such a grounding in his vertical that he was managing everybody else. There was no real competition for him. If it was, he could control it. He's the gatekeeper. This is why the Bible uses it as the guardian of the tree of knowledge. He's the gatekeeper. He had ascended to such a height of mastery, of knowledge, of wisdom. There was nowhere else for him to go. And all he needs to do is manage that now. But the tipping point didn't occur until he heard of this new thing God was going to be doing. And it would be in this new thing that he wouldn't have any leverage. God would not come to him and ask him for his advice as to what he should do with this new thing. He would be at the mercy of God's decision. He goes from managing all of what God has already decided upon. He's managed that because he's been accustomed to that all the way through his ascent. He's managed all of the relationships needed to him to have to be king over that. And because that's a fixed thing, he solidified his role in that. But then when God decides to create something new, he feels threatened. He's afraid. And then fear turns into jealousy. The fear is, okay, I'm hearing of these things, and then now I'm seeing God actually do it, and now I'm jealous because I have no power in this. There's no place for me in this thing. And I'm here to tell you that is exactly what happens with people, y'all. People do the same thing. We want to make it seem like Satan is unique to this particular experience. We see this with people time and time again. Fear. How do I fit into this? I've got to find a way of getting my dog in this fight somehow. Even though I've had a heck of an experience already, it's ego now. I don't want to be put on the shelf. Regardless of how long I've had longevity at whatever I was doing, I don't want to be bookshelved. I've got to find a way of making myself relevant in this new thing that God has established. And Satan could have made himself useful in this new thing.